It is indeed amazingly and unfortunate, I must tell you, because it is happening all over. I said it is happening all over. It is not just only, in one place. It is happening everywhere. And of course, time have come when we need to take notice of our environment. Time have come when we need to notice what is happening around us. Now, without wasting time, because I want to get your input, I want to open our line, very, very important, and I pray and hope that I will have enough time, of course, to do so, if possible, just to get your thoughts on some issues that I want to talk about. If not for the network problem that we just have right now, of course, by now we should have been wrapping up, or rather our lines will be, ablaze. All right, I'm not sure why Mazi is calling me. Is there any problem? I am not sure why he is calling me. Unfortunately, I cannot take his call because I am live, but I need to send him a message to know why he is calling me. Let me get this. All right, we must continue. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, I have gotten a confirmation from my brother Jonas Hausa Service. He has given me a go-ahead to continue, and that is indeed so. Mazi, I really appreciate that. I am led this evening to speak. I am led this evening to talk because, my goodness me, I don't know how much more we can stand by and watch while people try to steal something that belongs to me and you, while people try to infiltrate and duplicate something that has been there, something that has been in existence. I don't think I will stand by and watch such. I cannot. All right. Sometime in February, it goes like this. I preached about Ebubagu Decoded. I don't know if you heard about that message. Of course, people heard it. Ebubagu Decoded. And before I preached that message, I actually made an advert which I posted on Facebook. And I want you please to pay close attention to listen. My heart is bleeding. My heart is bleeding to a point that I'm asking myself, witchcraft? Is this witchcraft that people are losing their mind, sense of reasoning? It's more like 419, It's more like you are a mugu. Somebody has actually gotten you on their web and you are busy sending them money and you don't know what you are doing. And before you understand, all the money in your account has been siphoned. That is the way our people are behaving right now. They don't think anything that they are told goes. Anything they hear goes. They don't want to know. They don't want to investigate. They don't want to. It's like people are bewitched. It's like people are bewitched. I don't understand for the life of me. Even people I know that we started this race together. And somebody who came yesterday is telling them something that has been there when we started. I'm talking something that has been there, even before way back. I'm talking way back since 2017, 2016. Something that has been there. And somebody who came today is telling you about the same thing. And you have the temerity to sit down and listen to garbage. I'm here to set the record straight, my people. I am here to set the record straight this evening. Now, as I was telling you in February, I preached about Ebubagu Decoded. Before I went on air that evening, I made an announcement which I post on Facebook, as I normally do, because before I preach most of the time, I go on Facebook and I will make an announcement, and I will post something. I wrote something about M Branch. Are you listening? That was in February. I wrote something about M Branch. I said that our M Branch is the best in the whole world. That's what I said. Our M Branch is the best in the whole world. I posted an eye. an eye. That was the logo I put there, and I said our M branch is the best. And I'm saying that this is because what I'm about to preach this evening is based on the information we got from our M branch. That is what I said. And then I went on air in the evening. I preached that gospel. It went viral, very well viral. But little did I know that there are some people, they are busy. What they do is they are busy listening. They are busy copying whatever is there in IPOB, whatever we say or whatever our leader has founded many years ago. They will copy it and duplicate it. And then when they sold it to these mugus on their platform, when they sold it to these mugus on their platform, they are listening to garbage. And they know that this is not the first time they've heard about M branch. They know that this is not the first time they've heard about M branch. You've heard about M branch since 2016. You've heard about M branch since 2017, 2018, 2019. Because before the formation of ESN, M branch has been in existence. Now I'm speaking as somebody who has been closer to our leader. I know a lot, and that I can actually come out and speak about. And when I speak about it with confidence, because I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm saying is not a hearsay. It is something that I heard or I know direct. M branch. Our leader will come on air and say, our M branch is the best. And somebody came 2022. Few years later, 2022, somebody who joined somebody who came on Facebook to begin to pretend he's a freedom fighter. I'm talking about 2020. Today, 2022, this person is telling you about M branch, and people are listening to him, and people are buying it. That thing in Finland is duplicating everything Mazi Ikechukwu has founded. That thing in Finland is duplicating everything our leader has instituted. I'm talking many years ago. I said I'm not going to talk about that thing in Finland anymore. But to be honest with you, we can ask. I cannot watch and allow people to come and infiltrate us. It is not enough that are infiltrating us, but now they are beginning to duplicate something that has been in existence. Something that Mazi Ikechukwu has labored and founded, and somebody is duplicating it. And people are sitting, listening to garbage. Tell me, is this the first time you've heard about M branch? My goodness me. Is this the first time you have heard the word M branch? Somebody comes out and tell you ESN M branch. What the hell is that? What cock and bull is ESN M branch? There is no such thing as ESN M branch. Bunch of garbage. ESN is ESN, period. M branch is M branch, period. And as a matter of fact, most of the people does not even understand the meaning of M branch. You hear them on Facebook shouting M branch, ESN. You're asking this fool, what do you understand by M branch to start with? Who constituted M branch and when? And suddenly, this fool is now duplicating things. This fool is duplicating things. He started with ESN. It's not enough for him. And then he heard me speak about M branch on Facebook in February. Now it's ESN M branch. Where on earth did this fool get that? And yet people who have heard our leader speak about M branch cannot recall. They cannot have a flashback or trace back to say to themselves, M branch has been in existence. It's more like ESN, and somebody comes and tell you, we are now forming ESN, but you know that ESN has been there. So is it possible that somebody else can form ESN if ESN has already been in existence? And they're telling you about M branch, and you have forgotten that M branch has been there time immemorial. All this time our leader is analyzing things for you, analyzing about the dead Buhari, analyzing about many things, and intels, everything, informations. Where do you think it's coming from? And suddenly somebody woke up. Somebody woke up, a fool, a big fool, a buffoon, and he's telling you about M branch. What does that fool knows about M branch? Somebody who got on Facebook in 2020 during COVID-19. That is when this idiot got on Facebook, and now he's about telling you who has been in IPOB since 2015. Some of you have been in IPOB since 2013, and a fool who joined Facebook because he's never a member. He was never a member of IPOB. Somebody who joined Facebook in 2020, I'm talking in times of broadcasting or Facebook live show, whatever is it that he's doing, he's telling you about M branch. And now suddenly he wants to steal that concept. He wants to steal that concept. He wants to steal the limelight. And some people are there like cheerleaders. Some people are there like cheerleaders, cheering him up for something he knows nothing about, for something he never instituted. And I'm saying this thing angrily, bitterly, my heart bleeding, because I know about M branch. I know about M branch. I know enough to know that this fool is an imposter. He told you ESNM branch. My goodness me, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? And he keep on selling this thing to you, Umumugu, and you keep on digesting garbage. Is this witchcraft or what? That you can no longer reason in your head. You can no longer reason. Nobody reasons anymore. Nobody reasons anymore. This fool opened his mouth, he says something, and then it's true suddenly. You don't think about it. If I don't have a right over something, should I come out and begin to talk about that thing that I don't have right over? That thing that I was not even there when it was formed. When M branch was instituted, this fool in Finland was nowhere. He was Ezendibo in Finland. You all know the story. 2020, where was this fool? And M branch goes way back. M branch goes way back. I'm saying way back. And suddenly, somebody who we did not found when we joined the struggle. That's why sometimes I say to myself, are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not ashamed of yourself? Some of you, are you not ashamed that somebody whom you're supposed to be teaching what has been in IPOB is now the one telling you what he knows nothing about, and you are digesting it? A big fool like you don't reason. There are things you can tell me in IPOB which I know is not true, which I know it does not exist. I will tell you to get off, because I know you don't know what you're talking about. You come to tell me about M branch? Where were you when M branch was formed? Were you a member of IPOB to start with? Have you joined the struggle? Have you even spoken about Biafra when M branch was formatted? Suddenly now you want to come and sell M branch to me. And fools are listening, fools are digesting. And that is why I wrote an article on Facebook, because I am so upset. am so upset, mostly to those who are listening to this crap and this rubbish. They are the ones that I am upset with. Because if anybody can come and sell anything to you and then you buy it, it means you are, I don't know. If anybody just come around and sell something to you and you buy it, don't we reason at all? I thought our people are some kind of people. When you tell them to do something, they want to know why you want us to do something. Or when you tell them about something, they want to investigate. They want to understand if it is real, if it is true, if it is genuine. You know that Mazi Kanu formed M branch. You know that ESN was instituted by Mazi Kanu, and a COVID-19 freedom fighter comes on Facebook and begin to talk about ESN, and you are listening to the person. He even talk about M branch, which he does not even know what M branch means. He does not even know how M branch works, and you are listening. My goodness me, my goodness me. It reminds me of the children of Israelites. Moses went to the mountain. Moses did not even stay 3 days. They pounce on Aaron and say, make us a golden image. We want a God that we can see. Because we don't know what have become of Moses. Maybe he have died in the mountain. That is why when the lawyers comes and tell you that Mazi Kanu said 1 or 2 or 3 things, you say it's a lie. Do you know why you keep saying it's a lie? You are not saying it's a lie because you know it's a lie, but because you don't want to believe. You want something else that can replace Mazi Kanu. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Is Mazi Kanu replaceable? I ask you. Is Mazi Kanu replaceable? The gain Mazi Kanu have made all these years, who can fit in that shoe? Fool, I ask you. Who can fit in that big shoe of Mazi Kanu? You fool, I ask you. Is that how you reason? Is that how little your brain cells works? Even in your heart, you know that Mazi Kanu is irreplaceable. But because you are like the children of Israelites, you want something you can see, something you can worship. You can even worship a stone, as long as you have something you can worship. That is why the children of Israelites that we are worshiping the God Almighty, the God Almighty, he that sitteth in the throne of heaven, the biggest God, reduce themselves and say to you, Aaron, we need a calf. Not even a cow, not even a big sheep or whatever. No, a calf. Do you know what is a calf? A smallest of them all. That is what they use to compare Elohim. And that is the same thing that is happening to you fools. You are comparing Mazi Kanu with nonsense. You are comparing him with that thing. That's what you're comparing Mazi Kanu with. It's very insultive to the person of Mazi Kanu. It is very insultive. At least if you want to replace Mazi Kanu, you could do better. If you want to replace Mazi Kanu, you could do better. So that at least if Mazi Kanu comes out and see that he has been replaced, and then he sees who you replaced him with, you know, he will not be really angry. He will say, well, this person can do better than me. But now the thing you are using to replace the thing you are using to replace this man who have seen it all, this man from 2013 who has been sanitizing our people all around the world, you are using nonsense to replace him. You are using nonsense to replace him. All the gain he has made, all the grounds he has made, a fool is duplicating everything Mazi Kanu have made. And he is using the word disciple to confuse some gullibles among you. At a time in the Bible, I don't know if it was St. Paul who asked the Galatians, he said to them, who have bewitched you? You foolish Galatians, who have bewitched you? That was what he asked them, because he cannot understand the way they are behaving anymore. He could not understand the path they are towing. Who have bewitched you? If anybody tells me in the life of me that after all the things Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done for us, after all the labor, after all the sweat, after all the blood, after all the torture, and still torture, and still torture, and still torture, because as I'm talking to you, one Chineke is still in torture, in pain, in dungeon of the DSS, and all you can think of is a calf that you can worship. All you can think of is a replacement for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All right, let's say you want to replace him. Why not do better? Then why not do better? But you have to degrade him. You have to insult him to use a useless thing. A useless thing. As a matter of fact, the useless thing you are using to replace our leader, I'm even 10 times better than him. I am 10 times better than that useless thing. Is that how you have degraded Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You fools. Is that how you have degraded Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Ungrateful bunch, ungrateful generation, ungrateful people. This man have done everything, put his life on the line now and there. My goodness me. It is not even up to 6 months. It is not even up to 3 months. Everybody's on the loose. Saboteurs everywhere. Infiltrators everywhere. It's not even up to 3 months. Our leader is still in chain. Our leader is still in bondage. And everybody is on the loose. Remember when the children of Israelite approached Moses. When they approached Aaron, I beg your pardon. It's not because really they want a leader. When they approach Aaron, it's not because they want a leader who will replace Moses. No. Because they chose a calf. They chose a golden image to worship. They're not even asking for somebody to lead them. It's because of their jealousy. It's because of their envy. Ever since Moses led them out of Egypt to the desert, these people have rebelled against Moses. These people have wished it was never Moses. They have wished it was them. Byron and Koram, they conspired and they said to Moses, are there not enough graves in Egypt for you to bring us here in the desert to die? It is not about we need a leader. It is not about there is a vacuum. It is not about no, let's get somebody else who will lead us. No, it is because of your jealousy and envy. And I begin to think to myself and said, well, our leader said the 3 cardinal disease of an Igbo man, the 3 cardinal disease of an Igbo man, jealousy, envy, and greed. Our leader preached and said the 3 cardinal disease of an Igbo man, envy, jealousy, and greed. You've always been jealous of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Your greed, your hatred, your envy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is what is pushing you. It's not really about who will lead us. You've always been jealous of this man from day one. Now this is your opportunity to show out your envy, to show out your jealousy. Why do I say that? If it was not jealousy, if it was not envy, if it was not greed, you would have done better. You would have done better. But for the fact that you chose nonsense, for the fact that you chose a useless vagabond to replace the most precious gift our generation have ever received from Elohim, shows it's all about your jealousy. It's all about your envy and greed. Do you know what happened in America during the time of Trump and Biden? Biden was never better than Trump, you know that. Trump was everything. But because of the hatred they had on Trump then, they wouldn't mind replacing Trump with anything. They said it. They said, as long as it is not Trump. That was the word. the Democrat used. As long as it was not Trump. We could put anything in the White House as long as it is not Trump. That's how they took this old man and replaced Trump. Of course, we know where America is today. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. No wonder Mazi Ikechukwu keeps saying, no wonder. I will never disappoint you. I will never betray you people. But you are the ones who are going to disappoint me. You are the ones who are going to betray me. Have we betrayed him or not? Of course, we have betrayed him a million times. Can you imagine how this man will feel while in the DSS dungeon? Can you imagine? After all he has done, sanitized us, open our eyes. Everything we think we know today is because of Mazi Ikechukwu. The reason why we can stand in the middle of the road and scream and shout and call Nigeria zoo is because of Mazi Ikechukwu. He gave us the boldness. He gave us the utterance that we can speak boldly, and we can even stand against death because of Mazi Ikechukwu and the sanitization. Still, you are not satisfied. Still, you are not satisfied. You still want to replace him with a golden calf. Is that how low you think of Mazi Ikechukwu? Is that how descending you think of Mazi Ikechukwu, that his replacement will be a calf, a golden image? Because the children of Israelites, after all that Moses did for them, now you can understand why Moses, when he returned, he has to break the 10 commandments, because Moses could not believe it. Moses could not think in the life of him that these people will replace him with a golden image. Like I said, if you remove me, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, from this platform, and then you want to replace me, I would expect you to replace me with somebody who can do better. I would want you to replace me with somebody who can do better. So when I look, I will say, well, he's better than me. Whether I like it or not, he's better than me. You cannot remove me and then you put somebody who cannot even utter one word. I will feel insulted. I will feel insulted because in my mind I will say, is that what you think of me? The reason why we remove people from position is because they are incompetent. Am I talking to somebody? The reason why we remove people from office is because they are incompetent or because they are insubordinate. That is the reason why we remove people from office. We don't remove somebody who is performing, do we? We don't remove somebody who is good. There are people who have been in office forever. People don't know how to remove them. Each time it's time for them to go, people will beg and say to them, please don't go. Can you give us another year? Can you do 2 more years? Please, we beg of you. I've known so many leaders like that. Each time they want to go, they will be begged. They will be asked not to go because they are good. Because they are good. My goodness me. Mazi Ikechukwu, a gift to this generation. A gift to this generation. A gift to this generation. But unfortunately, We are a bunch of people who do not appreciate good things. We don't know what it means to appreciate good things. We don't know what we have. That is why in some family meetings, you will have a divided home. Half, they don't even know what they are following. They don't even know whom they are following. If you ask them why they are on the other side, they have no idea. They will keep on telling you, DOS this, DOS that. Is that a reason? It is not a reason, because DOS did not call you into IPOB. DOS never called you into IPOB. Most of you found your way into IPOB because as your personal, your Lord and personal Savior, and then you accepted Jesus, and then you start coming to church. Then one day, me and you, we have an argument. I am the one who preached to you, remember? Then you leave the church. They ask you, why did you leave the church? You said, no, this guy really insulted me. This guy really upset me. Now the question is, did you really accept Jesus as your Lord and personal Savior? All right, I don't know what is happening here. I am not live on the app. I know the enemy would not want me to preach this, but I am going to preach this gospel come what may. I can assure you I am going to preach this gospel come what may. I see I am no longer preach this. I said I must preach this because I will not be doing justice to Nnamdi Kanu. I will not be doing justice to this struggle. I will not be doing justice to Biafra if I have to watch by and see my people make a fool of themselves by subduing themselves so low that somebody who knows nothing about freedom fighting, somebody who knows where we come from, begin to sell rubbish to you, and you are digesting, you are buying it. You know, if you ever engage some people on Facebook, you will be amazed the stupidity, how people talk, the things they talk, things they don't know about. The only thing they are good at is to insult you. DOS thief, DOS, that's it. Once they say that, then they are done. You don't understand for the life of you where they are coming from. What exactly is the problem? What exactly is the issue? No, you don't understand. All you will hear is DOS this, and the question is, who told you about DOS? Somebody told them. I don't know if you get what I mean. Maybe a friend says something bad about DOS and he overheard. He will carry it and run with it. Are you not old enough to fight your own battle? Are you not old enough to do your own investigation? Are you not old enough to make your own decision? Are you not old enough to stand on something and not on what somebody else told you? That's what makes you a man. When you stand on your own ground, on your own two legs, that's what makes you a man. And not because people are talking about something and then you overheard, you run with it. You are a fool if you can be pushed around like that. Let me read this thing very quickly. Of course, I am definitely going to take a call this evening. Now, listen to this. Unbelievable. This logo says Eastern Security Network M Branch. What a bunch of crap. What a bunch. I said, what a bunch of crap. If there is anything that is new in this struggle, in the absence of our leader Mazi Kanu, Mazi Ikechukwu and the DOS will mount Radio Biafra and disseminate such information to you. I said, if there is anything that is new in this struggle, in the absence of Mazi Kanu, you will hear it on Radio Biafra. You will hear it from DOS, led by Mazi Ikechukwu. And if that is not the case, it is a bunch of crap. It is a bunch of rubbish. Our leader used to say to us, if you did not hear it on Radio Biafra, then it does not exist. Suddenly, my people are buying something outside. My people are buying crap from the heathen. My people are buying rubbish from the heathen. I never knew in a million years that it will be so. Things you know that has been there, Even as a matter of fact, I'm not going to start to explain to you what M branch is all about here on air. It is on the need to know basis. It's not everybody that knows about M branch, because there's a reason for that. M branch is not meant to be displayed openly and talk about it and explain it all. But because this fool, that thing in Finland knows you are a Mugu. Because that thing in Finland knows you are a Mugu. That is why he will talk about M branch openly. That is why he will advertise M branch. Our leader doesn't talk about M branch openly. Our leader will only say one word. Our M branch is the best, but none. He's done. Our leader will say our M branch is the best, but none. That is it. There's a reason for that. Our leader will not go into details and begin to talk about M branch. He will talk about ESN, but he will not talk about M branch, because M branch is not meant to be talked about. But because that thing in Finland knows you are a fool, you are a Mugu, Asagogisi, you are bewitched, that is why he will talk about M branch openly. He doesn't know what it means. He himself doesn't know what M branch is all about. That's why he will show that crap to you, because you are also a bunch of empty head, empty brain, empty skull, and you will buy it. But the hardcore knows. You know the hardcore. No matter whatever happens in the absence of our leaders, no matter how the wind blows left and right, we are standing on the status quo. I say we are standing on the status quo. I wrote something today and I said, if you cannot change the status quo, your options are clear. If you cannot change the status quo, your options are clear. Number one, you can stay. Number two, you can leave. But if you choose to stay, you must abide by the status quo. It's as simple as that. It doesn't matter what you do. In a million years, you cannot change the status quo. For goodness sake, this is freedom fighting. We are not a political party. We are not Ohanes and Dibo. We are not a town union meeting. And because we are a freedom fighting outfit, that is why command and control. You know, when people hear the word command and control, you know, Beke, English is so, it mesmerizes people's brain. When they hear the word command and control, it sounds like them like a made up English. But if you are smart, when you hear the word command and control, what you do is you take up your smartphone, you type in command and control. Then you will know everything you need to know about command and control. They will explain to you. Even American military, they use command and control. And then you will say to me, what are you talking about? Are we also military? Of course! Our leader said IPOB is a quasi type of military organization, more like a paramilitary. And in a military, you must command, you must control. Because if you don't command and you don't control, then everything will go agog. You shoot when your commander says so. You cease fire when your commander says so. This place is not a place where you practice democracy. We don't practice democracy in IPOB. Hell yeah, we don't practice democracy, because democracy is for Biafran nation, but command and control is for the restoration efforts. What we are doing is restoration effort. And when it comes to restoration effort, the Sabo Karere, a lot of Sabo left and right, and therefore we need to be on alert. We've learned the hard way, because the Civil War taught us the hard way. Sabo Karere. And the only way to tame saboteurs is through command and control. And those who complain so much about command and control, those who how do I put it? Those who complain all the time about command and control are saboteurs, because command and control is blocking them to display their sabotage. Command and control is always a hindrance for them to act. Do you think that Mazi Ikechukwu is a fool? Do you think that Mazi Ikechukwu does not know what's up? He knows the people he is dealing with. Our people are the greatest thick-headed people on earth, just like the Israelites of the old. Take away command and control. Only 3 months, few months, our leader is out. See what is happening. And these are the people you will put democracy in freedom fighting. As a matter of fact, IPOB is a little bit mixed with democracy. I'm talking, our outfit is a little bit mixed with democracy. Why do I say so? It is only in IPOB that you have home meetings. That home meeting is a democracy. Do you know why? Because in your home meeting is where you will raise your hand and ask your leader, your coordinator, a question, and he will respond to you politely. Only in home meeting. Only in home meeting. If I belong to zone 1 meeting, I don't form my African rep or my SADC rep or my Asian rep and ask him a question. You are not allowed to do that because this is quasi-military. You don't ask your Asian rep question from a zonal. No, you ask your coordinator. That is command and control. Do you understand? People think it's arrogancy, it is pride. No, it is not arrogancy, it is not pride. Because if we allow you to jump your coordinator, if we allow you to jump your national coordinator and go to your rep to ask him question, then you will begin to undermine your coordinator. You will begin to undermine your national coordinator. At the end of the day, you will form cabal and write a petition against your coordinator. He's not good enough. Please remove him. Put somebody else. Our leader said when he was preaching during atonement 2013, atonement 2015, I beg your pardon, when he was preaching atonement 2015, I think he was reading the book of Exodus. He said, you are cursed. Wherever you people will gather, suddenly something will come and scatter you people. Wherever you people will gather to talk about moving forward, to talk about something good, something will happen and you will be scattered. Is it not happening? You will see our people go for all this meeting. Before you know it, so it simply means to organize our people is not a day job. To organize us is very difficult. It's the most tedious work on earth. But only IPOB have managed to gather us. Only IPOB under Mazi Ikechukwu has managed to gather us as a people, and yet it wasn't that easy. Look at how we are disgracing ourselves. Look at how we are embarrassing ourselves. And our children are watching. Our children are watching. Even though we are old men are insulting their old age, insulting their gray head. There is nobody in IPOB who is a child, who is a baby. We are all mature people. Old men, old women, young men. You take the issue of Biafra, you put it aside. You want to face one-on-one with your coordinator. You want to face one-on-one with your national coordinator. You want to face one-on-one with your Asian rep. You want to face one-on-one with that foundation, that umbrella that unites IPOB, which is the DOS, because you are rebellious. You are a rebellious child. How can you get Biafra with rebelliousness? Anything we allow to follow us in this restoration effort is how Biafra is going to be when it is restored. If we get Biafra through rebelliousness among ourselves, then Biafra will be a nation of no control. It will be a nation where the leaders have no say. It will be a nation of anarchy. But if we get Biafra through command and control, because we are learning how we are going to behave in the new Biafra. We are learning how we are going to operate in the new Biafra. So whatever we allow to control us right now is exactly what we are going to use when we go into Biafra. Do you understand that? Sabotage is not allowed. Hypocrisy is not allowed. Two-face. In the morning, you are IPOB. In the evening, you are nonsense. You are everything you want to be. You will go to your platform, your zonal WhatsApp platform, or your group WhatsApp, your family WhatsApp forum, or whatever you may call it. You begin to ask insinuative question. You begin to ask questions that will cause problem. You will ask your coordinator, tell me, why is Barrister Joffo saying this and that? And you think we are fool, we don't know you. Somebody sang a song, I think it was Eric Donaldson or somebody. He said, see the backbiters in the column made. See the hypocrites in the column made. See the backbiters in the color they are made. See the hypocrites in the color they are made. We know you. By their fruit you shall know them. Once you open your mouth, we know who you are. We know where you belong. So don't think that you are clever. No, you are not clever. You're a fool. Because if you are clever, you will just delete yourself from that group and focus on what you think matters best for you. You don't come to IPOB platform, you begin to ask some stupid question. Anything that happens, when you see a negative information, a negative news on Facebook, you will copy it, you put it on your family WhatsApp group to stir up commotion. Because you know, once you put it, your fellow saboteurs, they are there. Your fellow infiltrators, they are there. Once they see it, they will begin to ask stupid questions. And when you caution them, they will say, are you saying we're not supposed to ask questions? Aren't you supposed to be explaining to us, telling us what is happening? They want us to tell them more. And the more you tell them, the more they steal the information, the more they take it to the enemy's camp. Infiltrators, saboteurs. We know you. We know you. And we ain't gonna tell you nothing. We ain't gonna tell you nothing, because if you want to hear something, go to your family group meeting. Ask them that question face to face. Yes, ask them that question face to face. Because you know these saboteurs, they are cowards. I say they are cowards. They are very comfortable under Facebook. They are very comfortable on WhatsApp forum. But during meetings, they will never ask some stupid question. Because yes, hardcore, they will not. They always ask that stupid question on a WhatsApp forum to cause commotion, to cause trouble. But when it comes to the meeting, they will be so quiet, taking information which they are going to share to their stupid leader who does not know anything, who only relies on fake news and fake information. Moses was barely 3 days on the mountain, and the children of Israel asked for a golden calf. Mazi Ikechukwu was barely 3 months in detention. And the saboteurs, the hypocrites, the infiltrators, they ask for a replacement. They ask for a golden calf. But I tell you what, Moses returned. Moses returned and took over the reins. And when he returned, the saboteurs, the infiltrators did not have it easy. Mazi Ikechukwu will return. If your prayer is that Mazi Ikechukwu never return, it means you will die before he returns. I said, if your prayer is that Mazi Ikechukwu never returns, you will die before the return of Mazi Ikechukwu. Write it down. I'm telling you, today is the 23rd of March 2022. The time is 3 minutes past 8 here in South Africa, and I believe it's 3 minutes past 7 p.m. in Biafra land. If you have ever prayed that Mazi Ikechukwu will die in detention, if you have ever prayed that Mazi Ikechukwu will not return, you will die. And Mazi Ikechukwu will return. You will not see his return, but you will die before he returns. Write it down. This is a special assignment. A special assignment. I said it before. None of you here got the call. Nobody called you. None of you here got the call. Elohim called Mazi Ikechukwu and only Mazi Ikechukwu. Period. Elohim called Mazi Ikechukwu. When he got the message, when he got the vision, some of us were everywhere doing our thing. I don't know what is Masob even then. I used to hear about Wazirike, but I don't know what this whole thing is all about. And somebody was busy speaking to his maker. There were communication going on. There were intel going on. He was telling him what should happen. That before everything happened. But today, some of us are fighting for something we know nothing about. Something we were not there when it happened, and we are fighting for it. But somebody got the call. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's why I will forever cherish and love my brother Nwiwu for that song. I had a voice on the radio Biafra, London. He's the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the mouthpiece of Biafran people. He was telling me to come, and I listened and I concur. Are you listening to that? It means there was only one person. It means there was only one man. All this thing she said, yeah, Facebook Live, DOS, Facebook Live, this and that, M branch, M branch, ESN, this and that. Only one person was there. Only one person. It started from one person. It started with one man. My goodness me, all these millions of people you are seeing today, all this demonstration in Australia, demonstration in Austria, demonstration in London, Germany, it started with one man. And when it started, it was not like this. It was not this big. It was not this huge. Even that thing in Finland was busy drinking in the shebeen in Finland or whatever. He never knew in a million years that he will find some mugus in IPOB, that he will be rich, that he will become a millionaire upon their stupid and empty brain and skull. It was only one man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, sleeping in his car in the street of London, sleeping in his car in the street of UK. One man. Where was you? Or where were me? I'm as Katawa Beken and Son Kadihanako. Ebeka, you know, where were us or where were we when this whole thing were happening? When one man was sleeping on the street of London, he got the vision. He got the vision, he got the dream. He walked, he told us how he went to meet Ojukwu. He told us how he went to meet some people, told them about his vision. He wanted to convince a lot of people. They did not agree. My goodness me. They make a caricature of this man. They tortured him in many ways. Wazirike saw him as a threat. Wazirike saw him as a threat. He wanted to eliminate him because Elohim said that he will not die. And that's why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said this. Listen to what he said. Listen to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said this. After all he has gone through, after all he has been through, he looked at us and he said to us, you don't know what it means to be a Biafran. My goodness me. Unbelievable. I am trying to see if I can get this audio of our leader. You don't know what it means to be a Biafran. He was telling you, narrating what he went through. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was narrating the agony, the things he went through in the hands of evil men. And I cannot tell you where we were when all these things were happening. And today, some of us, we are.
You don't know what it means. Most of us do not understand what it means to be a Biafran. You have not seen anything yet. I was kidnapped. I was beaten. I was spat at. My clothes were ripped from my body. Women urinated and poured it on me because of Biafra, so that they may humiliate me to such a point that I will not talk about Biafra anymore. They videoed me. Masop has a video of me where they were beating me, dragging me on the floor, tearing my clothes because I spoke the truth. That did not stop me from talking about Biafra. It did not stop me from taking Radio Biafra to Enugu. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Nnewi. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Onitsha, from Owerri, from Aba, from Port Harcourt. I am resolute. I don't retreat. Never. Nigeria has put me in detention before. solitary confinement, it did not stop me from preaching Biafra. How about an imbecile somewhere talking? How can that affect me? If those that kidnapped me and nearly killed me did not stop me from doing Biafra, how about an imbecile hiding somewhere? People must know who I am. I am destructively stubborn. You see, Biafra is going to come.
And definitely so, Biafra will come. The worst thing you can do in your lifetime is to steal what does not belong to you. The worst thing you can do in your life is to reap where you did not sow. When you try to reap where you did not sow, you will die a painful death. I can assure you that. When you try to steal the sweat and suffering of another man, you will die and you will not succeed. That is one thing you need to know. It might sound all golden, cushy for you, and you think you have arrived, you have done it. But trust me when I tell you, it's just a matter of time. Karma is a good paymaster. And when it comes back to pay, you will wish you were never born. Mazi Ikechukwu started this whole thing that is everybody is shouting on, this whole thing that everybody is trying to cash out on, this whole thing that everybody have seen as a place to reap money, and forgot about the depths of our people, and forget about the depths of our people. I can assure you one thing. It will all end in pain. It will all end in tears for many. Trust me when I tell you, it will all end in tears for many. Because Akachukwu did high name. My name is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. I was not there when God called Mazi Nnamdi. I know not what God told him. I know not how this IPOB struggle started. I was not there. I know not all the suffering Mazi Nnamdi went through, even the one he's still going through till now. I know nothing about it. I am just buying into that vision. The vision that is the restoration of Biafra that was given to Mazi Nnamdi. And the last thing I will do or even contemplate is to steal something that does not belong to me. If you think you can steal something that does not belong to you, something that you know nothing about, something that you were not there when it happened, you will die a painful death. I tell you, I can assure you. I'm going to open our lines, and then of course we will take a call. I'm going to open our lines and we'll take a call. And I can tell you this. I just want to open your eyes to understand the duplication that is going on. To open your eyes about the duplication that is going on. Somebody sitting somewhere duplicating something he knows nothing about. Duplicating something he knows nothing about. Vengeance is coming. Vengeance is of the Lord. Vengeance is coming. We know it will happen, but woe be unto him that it will happen through him. Jesus said to Judas, or rather he said that the Son of Man will be betrayed, but woe unto him that it will come through him. So whoever think that he will lead astray, because many good ones has been led astray, and many thieves and hypocrites who have just joined in recently because they felt that it is time to cash out on IPOB. You entered the wrong bus, I can tell you, because everything is tight. IPOB is under sealed, under lock and keys. You entered the wrong bus, I can assure you. You see this IPOB, it will remain intact until Mazi Nnamdi comes out. You see this Radio Biafra, it will remain intact until Mazi Nnamdi comes out. We are protecting this struggle with our life. We are protecting this struggle with our blood. If you think you are man enough, come and take, and let's see if God sleeps. I'm going to stop so far, and of course I will take a quick break. When I return from our break, we will begin to take your call Please don't go away. I will be back right now because I really want to take your call. Very, very important. We will be back after this. Don't go away, please.
This is our freedom time. And we are come to call it our Keep on moving forward. Bring back, or make it way. Every day we keep on moving. We keep on moving forward. Every day we keep on moving. We keep on moving forward. This is our time. It's our freedom time. Every day we keep on moving. We keep on moving forward. My brother, no going back. You are my brother, my sister. Let's keep on moving forward. Biafra has come. This is our freedom time. Forward ever, backward never. God bless you, Nnamdi. God bless you, Kanu. God bless you, Benjamin Madu. God bless you, the motherland. One love.
Easy Prince. Easy Prince on the beat.
They call me the princess. Alongside France World. One love. Bang, 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 bang. Biafra, Kainaba, Biafra, Kainaba, Biafra, Kainaba, hey, Onadia, hey, Onadia, hey, Onadia, hey, Onadia. Every day me and I pray to God for freedom. Chukwu kike banyere ụmụaka ife anyị na-afụnụ ọkarịsịa. Now wetin we do them na our own freedom. Now we dey fight for. Yeah. Chukwu na obi n'ike.
Do you now understand what you are fighting? We must make it very, very clear that we are in a struggle for liberation. There is no democracy in a revolution. We are in a perpetual state of a revolution. There is no democracy. We are a quasi-military organization, not in terms of our outlook or pursuit of what we believe in, but in terms of how we are structured. It is called command and control. That is why we are the highest, the largest mass movement in the world. When Biafra comes, you can do all the democracy in your life that you want. There are a lot of things that we are doing that we cannot tell you. When we tell you sometimes, oh, but why are you telling us? You don't have to tell us. But when we don't tell you, you also complain. Oh, why haven't you told us? So we cannot win. If you take them up, they say, you know, Swabeke is the dead body of a white court mine those days. White colonialists. Not this district commissioner. Take him up, you say no. Bring him down, you say no.
All right, welcome back. Of course, it is Radio Biafra. Hello, Motherland. And of course, our lines are officially open and you are at liberty to call us. You can call us on WhatsApp. You can also call us on Skype, because we are also on Skype, and I'm going to give you the numbers to call shortly. But I believe most of you knows the numbers to call. But for those who don't know, you can call us on WhatsApp +27 740 678 412. The numbers to call once again on WhatsApp is +27 740 678 412. For the last time, it is +27 740 678 412. That is the WhatsApp number you can call to get interactive with us this evening. All right, we are also on Skype, and our Skype IDs are Radio Biafra Sadek. It is Radio Biafra Sadek, but don't forget that Radio Biafra is one word, and it is Radio Biafra Sadek. All right, let's hope and believe that our lines will be working perfectly well this evening. So WhatsApp once again, it is +27 740-678-412. All right, let's see if we can go to WhatsApp. I don't know if this caller can hear me. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Can you hear me? Nope, he cannot hear me. All right, so you can also call on Skype, and the Skype ID once again is Radio Biafra Sadek. Radio Biafra Sadek. Radio Biafra is one word. Let's try again on WhatsApp and see if the caller on WhatsApp can hear me. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? I've picked your call. Caller on WhatsApp, I'm not sure if you can. There we go. Caller on WhatsApp, Mazi, can you hear me now?
Are you hearing me clearly, Mazi?
Yes, Mazi, go ahead. I can hear you.
Loud and clear, Mazi. Yes, Mazi. Good afternoon from here.
It's
been a long time. Yeah, my name is Judo Kafo.
Wow. Yes, it's been a long time, Mazi.
Yes, it's so good to hear from you today. I always listen to your program, but today on is exceptional.
And
that's why, yes. Mazi, I so much appreciate you for the wonderful work you have been doing for Biafra.
Thank you very much.
In this struggle, Biama continue to bless you.
And you too.
Yes, Mazi, my own contribution this afternoon is concerning what you just preached now. You know, like you always said, in this struggle, many are called, but few are choosing. When our leader said that we only need 100 men to get him Biafra, these are the process. Because when Moses went to the mountain, just like exactly what you said, Aaron collected the earring of the women and other people that was telling Aaron. And since Moses is in the temple, he's not coming. Maybe he has died there. We are not hearing from him. So therefore, let us form another God to serve. And lo and behold, Moses came down with the 10 commandments. And that 10 commandment is what we today call that is 10 commandments.
Absolutely.
That shall not steal. That shall not commit adultery. That shall not kill. It is command and control. Command and control mean law that will guide you in this process. This is what we should be doing for we to get to our promised land. We must obey the order. Even in the military, they say obey the last command.
Absolutely.
Any organization that have no command and control, that have no law guiding that organization we just destroy, and that organization we do what? Dissolve. Just now, our leader, only 3 to 5 months, between 5 to 3 months.
Unbelievable.
Herod have gathered some people and they have made a graven image to say this is who is going to bring us Biafra. Our leader inaugurated the ESM. Before the ESM, our leader was always talking about the M branch. The M branch is a secret service, a secret intelligence service within IPOB. You don't know them, they know you. Even in a civilized world, even in the zoo, they have the CID in the police department.
And you don't advertise it, Mazi. You don't advertise it. You don't advertise it. But because this fool knows he's talking to Mugus and is using it to brainwash them, who talks about such, a branch? Who talks about them? Nobody. The Scotland Yard of England, nobody talks about them. The KGB, nobody talks about them. CIA, FBI. Please go ahead.
My brother, even the Mossad that our leader always talk about Israel, nobody know them. I have been in this country for almost 30 years in America here. I don't even know who is CIA or who is FBI. Only on TV in the movie we see somebody wearing FBI uniform or FBI in the movie. In the real life, you don't know if your neighbor is FBI or CIA, but he's living with you in the same house. You will not know. This is the height of stupidity when the man called Samuel Ekman, because I mention people by name. Samuel Ekman gathered a group of men and give them $1,000 and tell them to go and sew a uniform and tell them to go to a school, a primary school room, a classroom, to go and be marching and say they are M branch. You see, our people are so foolish. Like I always say, who have bewitched our people? Who have bewitched our people? For you to tell me you are setting up a M branch and you are showing their face, they are wearing uniform. Are you inaugurating a security? I think he's setting up a security company. That's what I think. He called them M branch. He's trying to set up a security company so that they can be guiding maybe the government house or guiding the market. That is the thing he's doing. It's not the M branch. M branch is an intelligent unit that nobody will even know the identity. It might be your own brother, it might be your own mother, your own father. That is a member of the M branch. You will not know. But you are showing them in a classroom, in a primary school, and they are wearing uniform like those guys, those mortuary attendants that beat drum when they are doing the obituary. You are telling me they are the M branch. Our leader have never, Mazi Ikechukwu have never reviewed anybody or even mentioned anybody's name that is a member of the M branch. Biafrans around the world. Let me introduce myself again. Judo Kafo is from Agbo. Agbo is in Anioma. Anioma is Biafra. And Anioma people are Igbo people to the core.
Thank you very much, Mazi.
Biafrans around the world, it is time. Make una get sense, oh. Make una get sense. Our leader, don't preach so you don't return one for take get sense upon the preach when our leader don't preach.
Oh boy.
Our leader said they will come.
Oh boy.
They will copy. They will try to emulate, but they will not succeed. They will never succeed to pull down IPOB. Samuel Ekman mission and Nelo Fegbi mission and all of them, Madam Oyibo mission is to destroy IPOB. They started by laying allegation that DOS this, DOS is bad, DOS is criminal. Can you show me the criminality of DOS? Can you bring me evidence that DOS showed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu DOS stealing money? But today, $750 million is missing in Umweri account. Who is asking that question?
Thank you very much, Mazi.
Who is asking about the Umweri account? Biafra, make una get sense, I beg.
Thank you very much.
Make una get sense. You know, say when Mazi, give me 1 minute, let me finish this thing.
All right.
You know, say when Moses come back from mountain, when Moses return back from mountain, Moses draw line. He said, those of you that connive with error to make this David image, go on one side. Those of you who never partake in this sabotage, those of you who are innocent, come to this side. What did happen? Ground open and swallow those people. So shall, when our leader come back, so shall ground open and swallow you autopiloter and swallow you saboteurs in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama's name I pray.
He said,
thank you, Mazi. Carry on.
Thank you very much, Mazi. All right, thank you very much, and of course, thank you for that word of wisdom and words of reasoning. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't know that some of our people can be this gullible. I don't know. I never knew in a million years that we can be this gullible. You've heard about all secret agencies. You've heard about KGB, but you have no idea. If I ask you to show me one member of KGB of Russia, you don't know. If I ask you to show me one person who is a CIA agent, you don't know. Even a CIA undercover, you don't know. If I ask you to show me, you don't know. If I ask you to show me one member of Mossad, you don't know. But somebody, a fool, that thing in Finland, gather some youth, sew uniform, put it on them, and show their faces and told you that this is M Branch. What an insult. What an insult to an institution that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has actually instituted or formatted by himself. We continue. All right, let's see. Next caller online. Can you hear me? Next caller on WhatsApp. Next caller on WhatsApp. All right, let me do this. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, good evening, Mazi.
Good evening from here.
Okay, please, I remember who I am. I'm calling from my location.
Please go ahead.
Please, I don't have much to say. Just I need how to get the audio broadcast. This is your audio broadcast.
All right, Mazi, can you go? Can you go to Facebook, Mike Biafra OB, and drop me send me a message on Mike Biafra OB on Facebook, and then I will respond accordingly.
Yes,
all right?
I have done.
You have done that?
Yes, I have done that. Yes.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Go ahead.
It is well. Thank you very much. All right, we continue. Caller on Skype. I don't know if you can hear me. Caller on Skype. Unbelievable. I thought I have picked this call. Let me try again picking this call. I don't know what is happening with Skype. I will pick the call, but unfortunately, it is not happening on Skype. What could be the problem? I don't know what could be the problem. All right, I am trying to find out what is happening on Skype. So please, caller on Skype, if you can just stand by, and then I will see what I can do to rectify the problem on Skype. I am picking the call, but it's not coming out. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Professor Onuoha.
Good evening from here. Please go ahead.
Good evening, Professor Onuoha. It's me, your brother Scavenger, Opuzemwino the Scavenger. I'm calling from Africa Sud, South Africa. Thank you for taking my call. Biafrans and greet all IPOB members, in particular IPOB members. You know, this man, this bottle and input the business people from Finland. That is Simon Eba. Look at this song I'm gonna sing to you. Obano boko buru, Obano boko buru noa. Obano boko buru bonchikiria. You know the reason why I'm singing this song is because this guy look like he's our brother anyway. But he must know that he's playing with our emotion. This man, start from the day this man said, talk about autopilot, that was the first and last day that I go to his program. And I have never heard from him since then, and I don't want to hear. But I want to tell Biafrans that this guy, he's just looking for our trouble. We don't know why the zoo choose this guy. Because this exactly shows that the zoo choose guy to work for them. And he must know that what he's doing is very, very wrong. He's looking for trouble. Because we said, if he is going to preach for Biafra, let him preach for his Biafra. Even if he want to answer Idu Kingdom, let him answer Idu Kingdom. If we want to open security, let him open Idu Kingdom security. But not to copy anything that we say. That is where we will have problem with him. We don't want to hear ESN from him. We don't want to hear IPOB from him. He must just do his own thing and leave us alone. Why did you do kingdom? Why do you choose to betray your brothers? Why do you choose to punish us? Why are you punishing us? Why are you doing this to us? Please, I know you don't listen to Radio Biafra because you say that you are too much. But I know that people will tell you what we are saying. Don't talk anything about us. IPOB, anything that Nnamdi Kanu set up, don't talk about him. You can call him Nnamdi Kanu, but don't talk about IPOB. Don't talk about our ESN. Don't talk about our M branch because you don't know anything about M branch before. It's only from Nnamdi Kanu here M branch. When did you started this struggling? Why should our people not listen? Why should our people not listen and follow people? Why should our people be so much naive and timid to listen to somebody they know that is not genuine? I don't know what else we should tell our people.
All right,
Any
Mazi,
small thing they jump up and down. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for taking my call. Biafrans, I love you. IPOB members, you are my blood. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mazi. We are not begging anybody to do anything or not to do anything. We are just saying it the way it is, and we are exposing, of course, the evil that is happening. And of course, we know that judgment is coming. We are not begging anybody. Of course, who we talk about is not even to the extent of we to send an apology for anything, but we are trying to set the record straight. That is exactly what we are doing here today. We are setting the record straight. All right, we must continue, and of course our lines are still open. I am trying to reboot I'm trying to reboot our system to ensure that Skype call can come in. I am not sure why the Skype calls could not come in, but I'm trying to reboot and see if we can do anything about it. But we continue taking your calls. It is Radio Biafra. Hello Motherland. We are live. We are direct. And of course, Elohim is bearing us witness this evening. And of course, it is important for you to know fake when you see fake. It is also important for you to know original when you see original. The ability for you to differentiate between fake and original tells the kind of person you are, tells how intelligent you are. But if you are not able to distinguish between the real thing and the fake thing, then of course something is definitely wrong with you. Of course, at this stage in my life, my age, and of course at this stage in this struggle, I think I have come of age. I have gone past that level where somebody will come and sell me anything and I will buy. No, because I know what I am looking for. I know what I am after. I know what brought me into IPOB, unless you are here with ulterior motives. All right, we are still taking your calls, and of course, let me see if I can send out the numbers again for those who just joined us right now. If you just joined us right now, the numbers to call is +27 740 678 412. +27 740 678 412. That is the WhatsApp number. +27 740 678 412. And of course, I am rebooting the Skype line. It is Radio Biafra Sadek. Radio Biafra Sadek. I don't know what's happened and why the Skype number was not working perfectly, but of course we will see if we can get that working again. All right, as we are beginning to summarize, we will still have to take a couple of calls, but the most important thing here is that we have preached out this gospel. We have said it the way it is. M branch remains a secret. M branch remains IPOB secret. If anybody is coming out to tell you about M branch, if anybody is coming out to show you some youth, some gullible people who are on Facebook and telling you that this is M branch, that person have no clue what they are talking about. They have no clue what M branch is all about. I can assure you that. Do not allow yourself to be deceived. You must not allow yourself to be deceived deceived. I need to read this. I've wanted to read it before. Let me see if I can read this to us. Very, very important. All right. I think I've managed to restart our Skype. And then, of course, you can still call us on Skype. It is Radio Biafra Sadek. I don't know if it will happen now, but let me try something quickly. I'm going to try something quickly and see if it will happen now. But before, as we are waiting for that, let me read this. Very, very important. Do not be deceived. Someone paraded about 15 Nigerian police and man-o-war officers in 4x4 classroom somewhere in Ebonyi State, then turn around to deceive the gullible. Unbelievable. Anything they sold, you buy. ESN runs in thousands, if not a million. M branch was commissioned by Mazi Kanu years ago before launching ESN. They do not have uniform. M branch is the IPOB International Secret Service. They are not in uniform. For Secret Service are not in uniform. There is no way on earth you will find a Secret Service person on uniform. But before that, let me see if I can take this call. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, Mazi. Please go ahead. We are listening to you. Turn down your radio, Mazi, if your radio is on, please. Mazi, can you hear me? Unbelievable. Mazi, caller on WhatsApp. All right. He cannot hear me. He cannot hear me. Let's go to another caller. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Unbelievable. People are not talking, but I've picked your call and I'm not sure. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes. Ikechukwu Onuoha, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you, Mazi. Go ahead. I love the way you called my name. Please go ahead.
Asụkwana onye chi na-azọ na-azọ onwe. Biafrans all over the world. Aha m Ikechukwu Onuoha. Esukwana m Aba province na-akpọ. Anwafọ Ụmụọwa, Olu province Biafra. And I'm very happy to pass this message in the platform of my own brother. Iji consider the Nnamdi Kanu na anyị wụ ọwa aka na-ekpuchi ọwa. Anyị yakịrị ote nwanne m nwoke Ikechukwu Onuoha ji kwechiri. Ọta ka Okeke they were rounds up and we will identify them and we will crush them. And when the autopilot is making us to be more formidable so that all human being on this planet Earth go see the kind of way we get. Because Adam is Sabo now, they have to identify themselves as Sabo, and at the end, we understand that they do fire will get the bomb. They do for. But then the Kanu so they do for too. I am a Kanu. Then the Kanu Mazi when I already can you can't go now when they will call. So they boost with those. Then that's when I got Canada Saga up Tashin there I guess. Then I saw 100 men. Okay, just cast like for me that I couldn't let the IPOB. One number can I say Bianca, Lily too.
All right, I think we're having a network issue with our brother. I'm losing him. All right, man. Thank you very much.
Yes, Ikechukwu Onuoha.
And please go ahead. Go ahead, please.
From verse 1 to end. Jacob fled from Laban
But we Biafrans, we go back up our house,
Absolutely.
Then Exodus chapter 34, from verse 1 to Exodus chapter 34. Chukwuka has given us a new covenant. He remembers this generation. That's why he brought our leader there to come and return his children back. And the Deuteronomy chapter 8, from verse 1 to 8, that's why Allah will go. But we catch corner. Now I pretend now I'm a Deuteronomy chapter 8. That's why I will go to get I said, I pretend I say Nayakidala. Pretend shame to you people. See, Fulani danger way. 8th of April. We are coming to take our leader. The leader of
all right,
indigenous people of Biafra, the Messiah of you people. They are holding our leader. They don't have the Kanu. Another the grace.
Mazi, let's leave it there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mazi. Let's leave it there.
Every human being on this planet will perish.
All right, thank you very much, my brother, for that. We welcome that. Let me go to Skype. Caller on Skype, are you there? Can you hear me? Caller on Skype.
Brother, I'm hearing you. Yes, I am.
Ndewo Mazi, please go ahead.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Yes, go ahead,
okay.
Mazi.
All right, thank you. Good evening, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, and all Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Ikechukwu Onuoha calling you from the Kingdom of the Netherlands. So, my brother, please, can you allow me to make an advertisement for our march, our demonstration, before I go to the point of the presentation?
Go ahead, Maz.
Yes, thank you. The indigenous, this is Ikechukwu Onuoha, and I'm doing this announcement in the name of our national publicity secretary, or shall we say, Joe Eze. Is our, he says, the indigenous people of Biafra in the Netherlands, we are calling for a protest, a march, a demonstration against the extraordinary rendition of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, and for the restoration of Biafra. The date of the said demonstration is 7th of April 2022. So our people will start now to to make the reservation and take a day off for that march. Please, it is very important. We are going to Kenyan embassy. That's the venue. We are converging in Kenyan and Nigerian embassy. They are very proximate to each other. So if we are there, you will meet up with us. Kenyan and Nigerian embassy at the venue, and the beginning time is 10 a.m. and to 3 p.m. So if you need any more information for this, you call 0616663830. I repeat, 0616663830. And the next number is 0685043802. I repeat, 0685043802. You will get more information from that. Thank you, my brother, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Because it is difficult to get into other broadcasts. So thank you, my brother. For what you presented tonight, I heard you. I felt you. Your sadness, your incomprehension. How can somebody who know and followed Nnamdi Kanu be following? I call these people golden calf syndrome sufferers. They are suffering from the syndrome of golden calf. Because, how can somebody know that this thing is based on deceit and the copy? He called our DOS forces
criminals and everything. He said that this our finance head, they eat our money and all that. But now, this guy is making fundraising. Money is pouring into Umweri account, and now they are looking for 750,000 or God knows dollars. We are talking about this. Now, who is the criminal here? Is it somebody who says change his name to rhyme because he's a lawyer or supposed to be a lawyer? At least he knows the legal ramifications of impersonation. He said that he turned his name to ESN so that he can claim that the fundraising is for him personally. And then he go to catch boys brigade, hungry people, and you know our people who want to do anything for Biafra. He caught boys brigade with their band and their blue attire, because when I was young and growing up, we see boys brigade with their band and the blue attire. He caught them in one classroom and named them ESN. The most annoying thing is that our people cannot reason that, like you and Judoka and the rest of commentators have said, that you don't show the face of your intelligence agencies. It is anathema. It is all done. And some people will not see through this guy and his cohort. And these are people who say he is making fundraising for ESN. He is making fundraising with a lady of Fable who is fighting for the kingdom. Now, somebody tell me who is in control of the money and how that works out. And people don't see yet that this is fraud and deceit. If you talk to our people, some people, like you said, my brother Ikechukwu, some real people, you thought they were hardcore. They were showing signs of confusion. And I said, why are you not seeing that this is, he said freedom is not given, it's taken. So you're telling us that Mazi Kanu, our leader, the DOS is a de facto cabinet, don't know what they're doing. You are the one who your freedom is taken. You come and take it in the seat of Biafra like this, like that, just like that, without any strategy, without any coordination, without any structure. This is our people should start put on their thinking cap. Let nobody deceive you. Follow the people who know the road. Follow Nnamdi Kanu and follow the people who he put in place to do the job, whether he's with us or whether. God bless you, my brother.
Thank you very much, Machinek. Thank you very much, and we welcome that. All right, let me see. Mazi, okay, foreign. Can you hear me? Mazi, okay.
Yeah, Mazi, good evening. Yeah, I'm okay, my beloved brother. Comrade, good evening from my desk here. I remain a chronic. Mazi, I wanted as Mazi Nnamdi Okutukalo memories of Shangu President. The only one, no other person. Forget all this flavors. Mazi, there's one thing people don't understand. Whatever that is happening, whatever that is going on, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is away 100%. But when he come out, Mazi, a very quick one before I make my announcement. Mazi, this picture that is floated, that floated, Mazi, you know Abbas, all these people that do burial in Biafra land.
Yes.
I want to Biafrans in Biafra land. Go and check the uniform of our Panda check the pictures. Go and check check their picture. People should focus and forget all this nonsense. There's no too much talking in the evening. Man has the way. Woman has her way.
Absolutely.
Let me make this brief announcement from the desk of the National Coordinator. Yeah, this is coming from the desk of the National Coordinator of Belgium, Mazi Ikechukwu. They're having a very big mega protest on the 8th. And people should know that 8th is the day of Onyendu's court. Most of us will be there in Brussels. It will take place on 8th. That 8th is Friday, 2022. And the time is 12 p.m. till 2 p.m. 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. And office address. There's a United Nations office, Brussels. The address is at Rue de la Roy, 155-1000 Brussels. That is the code. In case you are driving, I will repeat the venue again. United Nations office. Address is at Rue de la Roy, 155-1000 Bruises, Belgium. If you're a Biafran, if you're hardcore, if you're fanatical, show up there. Because man, we have a lot of Biafrans. I swear to God, when you go to Belgium, you see our people, our men. Too many of them, but they don't want to identify with their brothers. I don't know what is their problem. But we'll continue to talk to them because as a boy, they tell on our water there. One time is 80 hours. Let them come and do the needful. It's our right. It's not a privilege. Join your brother, Mazi Ikechukwu. They call all of you there. Most of us will be there, like I said again. Let us do the needful. We'll continue to do the needful. We'll continue to do it until that anarchy they are looking for. Especially Mazi here. You are from Imo State and they are from Oli precisely.
Yes.
Mazi, you can see what is happening in Olo. Mazi, you can see that anarchy. These people are looking for. They'll get it very, very soon. Because since Thursday on the 17th, last Thursday, tomorrow, I think tomorrow is 1 week exactly. After the bus started transporting people to Olo and the Imo State. The first movement was in Delta and where they call Delta and Omombra. And on Sunday we have about 5,000 boys from Okrika and Andoni. But we thank God now they are hearing the results. How many of them fed 2 days ago? About 50 or 60 of them fed. And only to told them all, you see this all, that is where all of them will die. After they got to go again, yes, I had Mazi Ikechukwu would have come on air some time ago and told the mothers there, Father, hold your children. And the hotel that are recruiting all of them, we know all of them. Our intel is everywhere. Let them continue to come, all of them will die in Olo. But if you're a politician in Biafra, in Imo, this particular place will come from. All of them that had reduction that contributed in Biafra land, the so-called billionaires, the so-called NDSS, PGs, you are pastor, you are reverend father, you are whatever, we don't care. That anarchy is coming up. If Onyendu don't come out on the 8th, I swear to God, in that Imo, there will be no election. Of course, they are hearing the news now. All of them should do the needful, go and make sure that Onyendu comes out. So that anarchy is there. Mazi, I leave it there.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Good night from here. And bless you too. All right, we're beginning to round up. I'm going to take about 1 or 2 or 3 more calls. I've got somebody holding on Skype. Let me go to WhatsApp. This brother have been holding for a long time. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Good evening to you, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha.
Good evening from here.
Thank you so much. Greetings to you, my beloved brothers and sisters, Biafrans all over the world. And the friends of Biafra, Biafra is our God. And it will continue to keep us moving forward. My name is Hugo. Mazi, you see, we will continue to call a spade a spade.
Absolutely.
The reason of this is because there are so many people who know how to fight Biafra for so many years and they are quiet. They are silent watching our people dying by these evildoers. There are so many people who know how to do this that we are doing, that our leader Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha send him a message. For so many years you are there. You refuse to talk for your people. You refuse to stand for your people, and your people are dying. You just wait when, as soon as our leader Mazi Ikechukwu came out and cleared the road that is being blocked by the enemies, then you come out and you start giving him that. You want to give him direction. You are now telling the whole world that you are the only person that knows how to do it well. Mazi, the reason why I'm saying this is because some of our people, they don't even know what they are bringing to themselves. If you are in this struggle before, let me put it this way, if you have been in this wonderful family of IPOB, after all the whole oaths, after everything, you walk out of this family and you start cursing IPOB member, you start cursing Nnamdi Kanu. You are saying, this is not how to do it, look at the way to do it. You are bringing generational cost to you and your generation. The reason is because, let me say it so that you will understand this. You didn't walk out of IPOB just because of you know it all. You walk out of this family because you did something wrong and you were suspended one way or the other, instead of you to respect yourself. Because I find out last time I checked, I found out that when this wonderful family gave you a suspension, if you dare being obedient, you follow the instruction given to you, in a short time to come, they will return back to you and say, don't do this again, come back to your work. We are not here for business. But all of you that is here for business are the real ones who, when you are suspended, you go one side and enjoy the enemies, start fighting those that you and them are fighting before, the enemies. And you think you will have peace. You will not have peace. Mazi, before I will end, let me say this. If you are a member of this family before and you walk out and you turn yourself an enemy, an agent of darkness by the work you do, then if you have never been in this family before, one way or the other, you are somewhere in one country, you're being contracted to disturb or to stop what we are doing, or to put a stop, to destroy or to put a stop what we are doing, then you claim to be a leader of your own. You are bringing generational cost to yourself. I want to tell you this, and I want you to take this from me. All of you that is fighting in Nnamdi Kanu, all of you that is going against what Nnamdi Kanu put in place, may you and your generation experience destruction. This man sacrificed a lot of things, including his parents. All of his family, you see what is happening, and you still have guts to talk about him in that manner. You still have guts to say what he's doing is not the right thing. You are establishing your own. I want to tell you this. If your mother and your father is alive, the two of them die at the spot, and they say amen to you, I want you to claim this. If they have died, may you and your wife die. The reason why I put this way is because I don't know the reason why some of our people are joking with what they are not supposed to joke with. What did Nnamdi Kanu do to you, all of you, that is going against what Nnamdi Kanu put in place? This man did nothing to you. He cared for you. That is the reason why he sacrificed all he have so that you will have a good life. Upon that, all of you now know how to do Biafra. You are cursed. Mazi, the blessing of people.
Thank you very much, Mazi.
Every one of you that is faithful. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, my brother. I love that question. Whatever have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu done to you people? Moses brought them out from Egypt to the wilderness, and they said to Moses, does it mean there are no more graves in Egypt for us to die and be buried, that you have to bring us to the wilderness so that we may die? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They rebelled against Moses in the wilderness. 3 days only Moses went to the mountain to bring the 10 commandments. 3 days only. And they want a replacement for Moses. What did they use to replace Moses? A golden calf. To replace a whole Moses. So it doesn't really baffle me when I saw this ungrateful bunch trying to replace Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with that thing in Finland. That thing which is not even up to the shoe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wears. That thing. Is that how low you think of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? It shall not be well with you and your generation. All you saboteurs, all you infiltrators, it shall not be well with you and your generation. Let me go to caller on WhatsApp, and I'm trying to bring this program to an end. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Not WhatsApp, sorry, caller on Skype. Caller on Skype.
On Skype?
Yes, Mazi. Good evening.
Okay, Mazi, good evening, Mazi Ikechukwu.
Please go ahead, Mazi.
Yeah, and there. Thank you very much. My name is Chris. I'm calling from Italy. My dear brother, this preaching this evening, all the very, very fantastic. And I'm not worried about it. Of course, I have discovered thousands of things concerning the gullibility of Ndibo. Ndibo Amadem Echakatagum to know. You know, I am somebody when you tell me this will happen.
Ichekatago Zuporoha, Ichekatago Zuporani.
But with the root cause of this thing. That is where I reason.
Unbelievable.
I will go to find out this will happen, but to get here cause of happen. That is the way I reason. I will find out. So I have thinking to find out why and what exactly makes our people become so gullible. So gullible. 99.9%. Even those you think that they are they claim how elite.
Mazi, excuse me, Mazi. I grew up knowing that or hearing that we are the most smartest people on earth. Whatever happens to that, is it fallacy or is it a fairy tale? Because I'm beginning to see a different set of people from what I've known to be our people. Please go ahead.
Yes. I will tell you, I have dig a ground, and the result I get from different set of people you are seeing is a result of a lot of people are now born in Ali Igbo. If you don't grow up in Ali Igbo, here Igbo parents by birth, but you don't have the orientation of Igbos. And some of those that have the orientation of Igbo, they go mixed up with another tribe or another group that maybe especially grow up in town. And a lot of affects our mental capacity. As indeed, when Igbo Jani Okoko, and up to now, and then was Jani Okoko na Igbo now. So the problem I find out now, another thing about our people dabble in swing into enjoyment, flexing their life. If we be alcohol like how can you be drink 7 bottles of alcohol or 4 bottles of mustard in a day? You think that person will reason? No, absolutely no. He cannot. 3-4 bottles. Unless you get take how many hours before your brain come to order. Before you think. Our people, you know, the exaggerate things. So I think maybe this thing side of thing we been out my people and what the ability to reason in certain things. Let me tell you one thing. When this idiot in Finland started, the first day after just 1 week, the news broke that they kidnapped our leader. They have renditioned him to the zoo. I listened to this guy because we used to, most of us used to listen to him. The first day, I had this Jezebel call from US, called this guy and said, no, there's something I want to tell you. You don't know what has happened. These people have betrayed our leader. They have do this, do that. I'm listening to see where this woman is going. He said, do you know what? Madam Nene, in fact, this woman is evil. She went to India. Now I say, okay, this is the root cause of this problem. Now this woman might be responsible, or she knows what happened to our leader. Selling that somebody go to our leader left to this country. We even met the last brokers on the 1st of May, which I can never forget. And after that, we didn't hear from him again until the news broke up. Just 1 month now, this woman that had been working with our leader for a very long time become an evil. I said no. And I was watching this idiot to give an adequate response to this lady. Said, no. How do you get these facts? What is your evidence? Anyway, that is your opinion. If she would have said this and I would have justified him, he knows what he's doing. But you know what? He said, from that day, I know these people are criminals. So now, on this note, our people don't reason more. That is the problem. And I want to find out why our people are not reasoning. The question I get from this unreasonable of our people is over excessive of alcoholic and some certain things. 3, they don't grow up in village, so it makes them they grow up in town where everybody they don't even have the mindset of brotherhood as usual. You can say people the world gets attacking as another person because if for within extension of your village, you can even stay with your blood sister. Even no matter how beautiful she is, you cannot even think of her because same man on one neg, so this thing bring a very, very closeness to us and make us reason, think very well. Even certain things you want to do, you go and ask the father. Now, it becomes the mixed blood and a lot of things, mixed culture. I am a lot of mixed culture. But my brother is a very, very problem and the
unbelievable.
Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you very much.
Another person. Because wherever I be, if for within extension of your village, you can even adequate.
Bless you, Mazi. Thank you very much. All right, I've got 2 more calls to go, and then of course we will be done. Just 2 more calls because our time is up. Caller on WhatsApp, thank you for holding. If you can briefly go ahead for me. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Mazi Ikechukwu.
Are you on WhatsApp? The caller on WhatsApp. Hold on, the other guy. The caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? The one with 4+43. Unbelievable.
Yes, Mazi, I can hear you, Mazi.
All right, Mazi, please go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Am I coming out clear?
Yes, you are coming out, Mazi.
Okay, good evening from here.
Yeah,
this is your brother Mazi Ikechukwu. I'm calling from Austria.
They're watching it.
And by the special grace of Chukwu Kabiyama, I am the IPOB Austria National PRO. I just called to, we heard all that you said tonight, and Chukwu Kabiyama is in charge of this struggle that we are fighting for, and we know that all the plans of the evil ones must come to nothing. Because Elohim Chukwu Kabiyama is in charge. And our leader, Nnamdi, Kanu, will be released unconditionally. Please allow me to make this important announcement.
Please go ahead.
And the announcement I want to make also has been approved by the office of HOD under the leadership of Mazi Ikechukwu. Fellow Biafrans, IPOB Austria is calling us once again to join us in ESM fundraising, which is going to take place on 9th of April 2022. The time is 4 p.m. Austrian time. I repeat, the date of this fundraising is on 9th of April 2022. Time is 4 p.m. Austrian time. And this fundraising is going to take place in Zoom media chat. And please, if you have a biro, you can be able to write it down. The Zoom meeting ID is 828-2667-5404. I repeat, the Zoom meeting ID is 828-2667-5404. The passcode is ESN. I repeat, the passcode is ESN. And the guest of honor on that day is Mazi Ikechukwu, Deputy HOD, Mazi Abanyim, European Rep, Madam Nnamdi, Head of Finance. These men and women, respectful men and women, is going to be on this fundraising on 9th of April. And our chief host on that day is IPOB National Coordinator Mazi Nnamdi. Chief launcher of that day is Mazi Roland Okwara, and the moderator of this on that particular day is Mazi Biafran Child Nwachineke and Mazi Mweke, and also our fundraising organizing brother Mazi Michael Okoro is also asking everybody, all IPOB here in Austria, we must also make sure we download Zoom media chat and get ourselves ready concerning this fundraising. Please, we have also numbers to contact on that particular day. Please, we have 3 numbers here. You can just write it down. IPOB Austria ESN fundraising contact. The first number is +43 660 9647 511. The second number is +43 660 9568 905. The last number is +43 81 202-11076. Please, we call all friends of lovers all over the world to join Austrian family in this fundraising. And as you join us, may the Chukwu Okabia bless you and your family. And please, this last announcement also is for Austrian IPOB, those of us living here in Austria, or if you're a Biafran who also come in contact or be around Austria, you can join us also on 6th of April. We are having IPOB. Austria is inviting you to join us and demonstrate for freedom and
stay with your blood sister. Even no matter how beautiful she is, you cannot even think of
the immediate release of our leader Nnamdi Kanu, who was subjected to an extraordinary rendition by the Kenya and the Nigeria to British government. And please, this on 6th of April, where we are going to demonstrate is also in Kenya Embassy and also in United Nations quarter here in Vienna. Please, and the address of this protest is Donau City Strasse number 6, 22 District, Vienna. I repeat the address, Donau City Strasse number 6, 22 District, Vienna. And the time is 10 a.m. in the morning. All of us of our brothers and sisters, our Amazonian brothers and sisters, we know what time it is. Please join us on that day as because here in Austria, we are formidable and we are fanatical about Biafra. We are calling everybody, please, all roads lead to Vienna on 6th of April 2022 because you know him. Because he's a prisoner of conscience. He has not committed no crime. The only crime Mazi Ikechukwu committed is asking for a referendum for our people to decide our fate and to ask Nigerian government to stop killing our people. This is the only crime he committed, and they have no case against him. They must release him. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
May Chukwu Okabia bless you, my brother. I've missed you for a long time.
And bless you too, my brother.
Keep on doing what we are doing. Chukwu Okabia bless you, my brother. Thank you.
Take this last call. Mazi OTC, thank you for holding my brother. You have waited for so long. Thank you very much for the patience. Please go ahead. You are the last caller for today. Go ahead.
Biafra is rising. 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 Biafra is our holy land. We will never forget you until we fulfill you. Waka Waka, we miss you. Mama Nnamdi, we miss you. All of us will celebrate Biafra. All hail Biafra. Mazi Ikechukwu, the pastor, our new pastor, ordained to control all the whole pastors. Is therefore to pour oil of anointing very soon on your head, and he will break from head to toe, according to the term, as the term says. And Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, good evening. My name is Mazi. I came from Abreba. Abreba is a riverine area and a hinterland area of Biafra land. And I'm calling from France. Biafrans, when I see the video, this they are trying to say it's an embrance. I started laughing. I say, these people, if we pursue them left side, they will run to right side. When we pursue them to west, I think I'm pleading, DOS, please. May you people inaugurate the Biafran force in Biafra, that we can able to go and visit all those people in their home. This is too much, because we who want to die, we can go there in Finland and die with them. All hail Biafra. Bye-bye.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very much, my brother, for that. And of course, this is where we are going to leave it. It is where we're going to bring this program to an end. It has been a great program indeed, irrespective of the network issues we have been encountering. But of course, we have managed to pull it off. We have managed to pull it through. And of course, this is where we are going to end this program. Oh, caller, can you hear me? Caller, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. All right. Unfortunately, he cannot hear me, and therefore we are bringing this program to an end. We are having a serious network issue. I can tell you that because I don't think our app is still on. Our app is still on. I don't think it is still on. But of course, let me close this program. And I want to thank you, Biafrans, of course, for listening. I don't like it when I'm closing the program and of course the app is not available, the app is not on. Definitely not happy with that. I usually like to close, of course, together through our app. It's kind of weird when you start a program and then when you finish, and then of course you no longer, or you are not able to hear yourself anymore on the app. It is indeed unbelievable. But of course, we are going to leave it here. We are going to leave it here because we have actually done what we have come here to do. Let me see if I can reconnect the app so that we can close this program. Of course, it has been indeed a great program for that matter, but network issues has persisted. Network issues has persisted. Unbelievable. No, we cannot connect. We can definitely not connect on the app. But on that note, I want to thank you all for listening this evening. And I want to say, may Elohim bless his people. The word has been preached out. The message has gone out. And I believe that Biafrans, of course, has heard the message. And we are going to leave it here. May Elohim bless our leader, Mazi Kanu. May him bless Biafrans all around the world. May he give us the wisdom and understanding to know the time that we are in, to know that the enemy is indeed at work to derail that which we are busy trying to accomplish, which is the restoration of Biafra. But one thing is sure, one thing we know, one thing we understand, that at the end Biafra will come, that at the end Biafra will be restored. My name is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, and from me, from here, it is good evening. Comrade Mazi Ikechukwu